tight and enjoy the show with the masked hope. It's the realest flow.
Welcome to the Hope Spot Podcast. I am your host, the Masked Hope, here with a man that I have had a small glimpse of his start in pro wrestling, and he has been thriving since then. I am here with a one of one, Al Snook. Al, how are you doing today?
You feel me? We doing great. We feeling blessed as always. You know what I'm saying? Always good to talk to you, my boy. How you?
I'm doing great, man. I know you're doing great because you've been dominating out here. World champion,
World champion,
UDWA tag team champion,
tag team champion.
My boy just crushing it out here.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna go for some tag titles tomorrow at Respect Wrestling.
My boy about to just crush the whole industry right now.
You know what I'm saying?
How are you feeling right now? Starting out in Ricardo Rodriguez School of Three Legacies Wrestling to being pretty much the top guy in the company. How does that make you feel?
Man, it's a blessing. It's an honor too, because like you said, I want to say the longest student, because we had two before me, and then they were gone, and then I was the longest reigning, and then I just stood consistent and did what I had to do. And watching him support me and see hey, that's one of my kids. Like, even when I go other places, they're like, you're Ricardo's kid, right? Say, yes, sir. They're like, all right, so you got your stuff? Like, of course I do. We can use you. All right, appreciate you. And then when it comes to Three Legacies, like my song says, I've been building up three legacies, running through my enemies. You know what I'm saying? Focusing the energy on winning. So that's a great deal in it of itself, because I never thought that it'd be I'd get to where I got, because I was just like, all right, cool. I got to do it. So now I got to get them to believe and feel me. And then once everything started trucking on through, we started to see I got something here. I might be able to keep going with this stuff.
You're pretty much the main guy in the company. Were you one of his first students to thrive out of the Three Legacies promotion?
I wouldn't say thrive, because we had another student that went and won titles before us.
Okay.
Obviously, so it was all right, so now we gotta play catch up. Because now we got to do that on some certain type of level. But other than that, I'd say yeah, because I was the one that was mainly being fed the names, more or less, you can say. Because my first interaction with a name was, I believe, Dango and Shannon Moore, that you were here for that show where I teamed with them. And then as it kept going, I got, who'd I get? I got James Ellsworth at one point. I got TJP. I just got Rhino. I got Carlito. So it's good to see that he gives that trust in me to be like, yo, that's one of my top students that I could throw with big names that come in here to be like, look, he's one of mine. He's solid. You can get him. Oh, Nick Gage, by the way, too. I got Nick Gage at one point. But yeah, just that trust that he had in me to be like, yo, he's one of mine. He's really good. I trust you with him.
That's exactly what it is. He's trusting you. He's pretty much putting his company on your back. Is that a big pressure for you? You feel like you can handle that?
It is to a certain extent, where it's we wear the shirt proudly, the Three Legacies Wrestling, where they're like I was saying earlier, you're a Ricardo kid, right? Yes, we do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yes, I am. So it takes that big shoes to fill when it comes to Ricardo.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of pressure, but I've learned that the pressure makes the diamond. So if you're able to thrive in that atmosphere, you'll be good.
Is there anybody you've been in the ring with yet that you were just like, this is surreal, I never expect to get here?
We say Carlito. Carlito was a big one, because I that same show, I'm like, oh, I'm about to wrestle Carlito. Cool. So literally cool, right? So I make my entrance, and I feel my own aura to a certain extent when it comes to coming out and presentation. So I'll come out and take that moment in at the curtain. I'm like, oh, there's a lot of people here. This is cool, and I'll feel my aura as I'm walking to the ring, and his music starts to hit, and he comes out with that same flow as me. Just I'm gonna take my time with this, because everything's about moments. We gotta take our time. So I'm watching him come out, and I'm just listening to the crowd, and I'm like, oh, he got it. I'm like, he definitely got it. So I'm like, all right, we gotta put the working Jordans on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, let's get to work. That was a big one. Nick Gage too, man. Nick Gage, when I was like, oh wow, like me, I was like, I reached out to him. I was like, thank you again for the opportunity. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna really enjoy this. And the same thing, his music kid, I was like, oh, all right, we working again. All right, let's do it. That was another one that was really like up there for me.
And for those that don't know, Nick Gage is the deathmatch legend. So I know I would have been quivering in my little boots in there.
Hmm.
And you said you were in the ring with Rhino as well. You being
Rhino was another one.
you being a master of the spear, how did it feel to pitch your spear against one of the greatest spears of all time?
Listen, brother, when it comes to that gore, it is definitely something different. That was another one you can add to the surreal list because it was one of those moments where we got towards the finish of the match, and I knew, look, I got chills, goosebumps are popping up on me right now.
Oh yeah.
It's great. That was the first time where like I felt the finish coming.
Mhm.
Cause I'm like, all right, I'm doing my thing, whatever. And I know he's in position to come hit me with this gore. And I like lift my arms up and I just see everybody pull up their phones and everybody just start yelling gore. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to turn around and get hit with this. But I'm like, but it's gonna be cool because like I'm gonna take this moment to really like listen to the crowd. And I'm like, all right, so this is telling me they know what's coming. So I'm like, all right, let's turn around. Boom, got hit by it. And I was like, yeah, we gotta put a little more work in to get to that level.
Nah, I thought it was beautiful. I think I was there for when he hit you with the spear. And I
Mhm.
remember that looking beautiful. I was like, oh my God. Is there anyone you haven't worked with yet that you would like to work with?
It's funny you say that because we got Tyler Breeze coming for the Red Rose Rumble 4. And for those that don't know, Tyler Breeze was my first wrestling coach. So
Oh,
that's one that I would love to just be like, hey, you showed me in the beginning. So like, let me show you what I could do now.
that
Tyler Breeze is one of them. The Hardys, obviously,
mhm,
because Jeff Hardy's my idol. So the Hardys are pretty up there high on that list. I'd love to get UCK versus the Hardys one day. That'd be great.
it'd be insane.
Um,
It's very likely too.
Very likely, very likely. John Moxley's up there. John Moxley's up there. I
Oh,
want to
that
get
would be
that in
beautiful.
there. Or even again, UCK versus like the Bust in the Brain, Jordan Oliver and like Alec Price. That'd be fun. Yeah. Those names right now where I feel like I just want to like just test myself real quick, like right there. Like let me get those. Let me get those. That'll be fun.
That would be awesome. I feel like the Tyler Breeze one would be one that's like a full circle moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sir.
that would be insane. And I'd love to see you against Moxley. I feel like your style is more of a brawler style versus him. That would be an insane one.
I've heard that a lot. I've wrestled B-Boy and we sat down after the match and he just looked at me. He's like, man, you remind me of me when I was younger and you also remind me of Homicide. So like keep that little bit of aggressiveness in your movements and everything that you do. It'll take you very far. And I was like, thank you so much, sir.
I like it. It's believable. Like one of the greatest moments I had in Three Legacies, one of those shocking moments, was your heel turn against Carter Rodriguez. Then I had goosebumps when that was happening. I'm screaming, no! Like, tell me, how did that feel, and how did you like to get to your emotional bag to be able to turn on him like that?
Man, that I remember when he first told me. I showed up to practice and he's like, we're turning you heel. And I said, ooh, yes, finally. He's like, "You move a lot better as a heel, so I'd rather have you as a heel." And I said, "Okay." So I was like, "All right." So the night comes, and everything is the way that it's happening. I get to the back, and I'm waiting for the right time to strike. Right. So I pop out there, and I just see him, and I'm like, "Oh man, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this." Because remember, in my first match, he beat me. In my first match, he beat me. So I had to get that back. I had to get that back. I felt some type of way still. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get that back and to be able to like sit there and like dig into like to be able to change the face and the mannerism to be like we got to do what we got to do because it's about moments. Wrestling's about moments. So like you said,
Exactly.
it gave you goosebumps. And I remember that same day, my girlfriend at the time and my mom stood at the table for intermission. I didn't come out, and everybody was like, "Why did he do that? Like, why would he do that?" And
I was
everything.
probably one of the
Yeah, they're just playing along. My ex-girlfriend was like, "I don't know. He didn't tell me he was gonna do that." And my mom was like, "I raised him better than that. I promise you guys." And it was like, yes, like this is what we want, like to get the people like invested. So like that brought it. Like I'm giving them some of me, and they're giving me some of them with like the interactions.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. When you started, you were coming out to DMX song. The
Yes.
song you chose was actually like what I would have used if I was Ashton Kutcher. So I'm like, this
Mhm.
motherfucker, I'm gonna have to choose. But if you could choose any song to be your entrance music, like what would you choose? Like on a national stage, you made it to the big time, and you could pick any
Oh,
song you want.
that's a big one. That's with my style, I would want to probably keep something like a DMX or like a Pop Smoke type of thing, where it's like that gritty New York type of style, because I feel like that's what I'm compared to a lot. So probably something like that. It doesn't have to be anything like big mainstream, just as long as it's like something like Trick Williams, like that. To me, that's that's right there. That's right there. Like the
Yeah,
the drums hitting and just the trumpets going off, and it just makes so much sense with his presence. But it'll have to be something like some New York type of beat.
I can feel it. You touched on one of your inspirations in pro wrestling, the Hardy Boys, Jeff Hardy. Who are some other people that inspire you?
Rey Mysterio, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Moxley,
The Shield.
Del Rio. I watch a lot of Del Rio now. Once Ricardo was like, watch
Mhm,
the way he like flips the switch. So like that was one after I got in. Del Rio was one of them.
mhm,
Randy Orton, Cena, obviously.
mhm.
Kurt Angle, again, another one. Once I got into business, where it was like, okay, now I really understand. Now that I learned the craft, I understand how and why he was so good at what he does.
Mhm.
AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Frankie Kazarian, that's a good one too. Yeah, just to name a couple of those guys like that.
I got a lot of the people you name. I could see their work in you in the way you work. So I understand you actually been studying the way they move.
Hmm.
Alberto Del Rio, I don't want to get too controversial, but he is really skilled, but he just keep messing up his chances. You know what I mean? He's like he could have been John Cena level.
It happens, man. It's a hard world. It's a hard like switch to turn off. It's like something in your nervous system that sometimes you can't turn it off. It's very hard and very difficult. So yeah, things happen, man.
It's like what they say about Jordan. Like Jordan was just insanely competitive. You're playing skee ball with him, and he has to win. He's betting $500 at a time. You can't turn that off. Sometimes
Yeah, yeah.
you just want to push to be the best in everything.
Mhm. Exactly. It's very, very, very hard. It's like something that people don't think about because they're not in like that. Because it's like when they say like adrenaline's one like hell of a drug.
Oh hell yeah!
It's a real thing because, like I said, like you'll turn it on when you go through the curtain, but sometimes it doesn't turn off right away once you go back through the curtain. Like
Mhm,
your nervous system is still trying to chase that, and if you don't know how to calm it down, you could stay there for like a couple days, to be honest.
yeah. I've been there. In high school, I used to rap, and I had one moment like in a talent show in high school. I'm rapping, and everybody's going wild, and my boy have to pull me off the stage because I wouldn't stop rapping because everybody still screaming. And that was just I felt that high for days. So I somewhat understand what you're feeling
Mhm.
hitting the ring like that.
Mhm.
Let's talk about the Uncrowned Kings for a second. Where
Okay,
did that
let's
name
go.
come from, first of all?
So it came from me and Jay. Obviously, we were thrown together at a SWO. Funny enough, we were at a Three Legacy show, and one of the bookers from SWO was there, and I was like, "Hey, you need a heel over there?" He's like, "Yeah, I do." And Jay comes over, and I was like, "Do you need a heel tag team?" And I look at Jay, and then he answers us, "Yeah, I do." And he was like, "Right here," and I was like, "Oh." Okay, sir. Yeah, right here. You got this. Like we train together. We know each other. Like I know where Jay's at in the ring. Jay knows where I'm at in the ring.
Mhm,
So like it just works out that way. So I was like, all right, bro, let's have a conversation. Let's really like think about like, are we gonna be a real team or are we just gonna like pair together? So he's like, nah, we can be a real team. So I said, okay. So we went out to eat and we had a conversation and he's like, what do you want the name to kind of like be? And I brought up like we can do something where it's like LAX with Latin American Exchange, right?
mhm.
So I'm like, I kind of want something like that so that we can shorten it, right? So I thought of I didn't think of UCK first. We used rap generator. We used a rap group name generator, right? And it came out to like uncrowned clown posse or something like that. I don't know. And
Something great.
I was like, how about just UCK? He's like, what are they gonna stand for? And I have a crown tattooed on my head. So I was like, what about just uncrowned kings? Granted, it's not like UN isn't a word, but it's like uncrowned. So we can like
Yeah.
hyphenated a little bit. So Uncrowned Kings, and then when we added Glory, we kind of turned it to Uncrowned Kingdom when it's the three of us, but when it's just me and him, it's Uncrowned King, and that's how we came up with the UCK name.
Nice. I like it. I like it. I got a vibe like I don't know if you know who Big Crit is, but he's a down south rapper, but his Crit stands for King Remembered in Time. So I kind of got a vibe of I like that.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely like our vibe. Like we're definitely like, all right, so because Sean King has something to prove, right?
Exactly.
Because he's like, why don't I have my crown yet? So we're at that level where it's like, no, we feel like we got something to prove every time. Like they could hit us with the, oh, you guys are Ricardo's kid, but we still got something to prove to be able to like back that up. You know what I'm saying? So that's also where it came from too. 'Cause I'm like, all right, so people gonna think, we think we're all this because like we're Ricardo's kids, but no, we got something to prove because we can actually work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of Ricardo, is there something specifically that you hold with you that you carry over from day to day that you learned from him? Like, what's the most valuable lesson I would say that you learned from him?
It's a lot of life stuff. Where it's like in the ring is in the ring and your personal is your personal.
Right.
But then you can also like use your personal as fuel to bring that into the ring. And that's where you can, like flip that switch. It's kind of stuff like that. The main thing is probably like be reliable. Be reliable. Because you never know what that can lead you to. Be reliable, be helpful, and do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Nobody wants a guy that's gonna show up sometime. So
Yep.
that makes 100%. That makes sense. Let's talk about all three legacies as a vibe for a little bit. Um, we said off air that I had to move away for a little bit, and I have not been able to find anything like the vibe in Three Legacies Wrestling. Like it's just good people all around. They make you feel welcome. When I thought I wanted to wrestle for a little bit, everybody was so welcoming and helpful. Like tell me what Three Legacies mean to you and how they make you feel, pretty much.
It's it's a great experience because like I don't have any brothers or sisters. I'm an only child. So like when we first started out, I'm like, all right, man, I have some place where I can be like what I've always wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? And so are these people trying to chase this wrestling dream where it's like, here I can be what I want to be. It might not work out, but then like, I might just throw a little flair in there and it could be what I want to be. So like nobody's gonna sit here and judge you because we're all trying to go for the same thing. So like it was kind of like that input with Jay where I'm like, okay, like, you're good, but are you gonna stick around? Like what's your vibe like afterwards? Like inside the ring, outside the ring, kind of like I said, where it's like in here is in here and out there is out there. So like we kind of know how to intertwine that to make everybody feel comfortable. Everybody's like, yo, come on. Like, we all know we can do this. And the better we get at this together, the better we can work together to make magic for these people.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Shout out to Just Jay, by the way.
My
We
God.
got him on at some point. I love his transformation. Like I remember when I was training with you guys, he was timid. I don't want to put it out there too much. He was timid and a little hesitant to go to the top rope. Now he's doing some crazy stuff. Like,
Yeah, man.
do you feel like you helping him get more confident in the ring by y'all teaming together? Or are y'all helping each other, should I say?
I was going to say, funny enough, it might just be the other way around.
Really?
Yeah, because there's points where it's like, let's say not somebody has an off day, but it's like, hey, I'll take more of the range on this one. Like I want to do a little more heat today,
Right.
type of thing. Or if it's like one of the guys need a base, so like I'm the base, and I'm like, all right, so I'll be in more than you. So like I'm the base here, because I'm a little more stockier than Jay. Granted, he's a lot more defined than I am, but I'm a lot more stockier where I can hold something more solid. So I'm more of the base, or when somebody wants to get technical, I'm like, that's your guy. So he'll be in there a little longer than I am. So it kind of balances each other out. Because if I can't do one thing, I know for sure he can. So it's like the styles of us just teaming together even add out. Because he's smaller, he's the flyer, or he's bigger and he's the flyer, but I'm smaller and I'm the solid base.
Right. I feel like you helped him get a little more gritty.
Yeah,
He seemed like he was
not just a little bit.
yeah, he was a little fun-loving guy. Come out there, yeah, hey guys. When he teamed up, but you was like, oh,
Yeah,
yo,
come join the dark side. Yep.
like what's going on?
hmm
These accomplishments you got in such a short span. Like, what's next, man? What are you going for next?
Man, that Three Legacies heavyweight title, man. That's all I need. That's on my way. I want to win everything. I want to win it all. I want to be, like I said, I wanted to be the first student to like kind of win everything.
Yeah,
You know,
Grand
just
Slam.
to have it, yeah. Because it was, I made the legacy title a world title, obviously in Italy, and I'm like, all right, I'm a student, I get to say that. So now I don't have it anymore. So now who knows what's next? What if I want to win the Red Rose Rumble? What if I want to win the heavyweight title? You know,
Rose
on
Rumble's
top.
coming up.
Exactly. You know, September 12th, right there, Penn Medicine Park.
Anybody who's in the area, it's always a good time. The Red Rose Rumble is wild, and Three Legs is always a vibe. If you were to have someone play you in a movie, like personality wise, yeah, who would you choose to play you in a movie? Not
Oh,
looks, 'cause, you know, everybody go like Denzel Washington, Will Smith, like, you know, some Leo DiCaprio type personality. Like, describe how you are, how you move.
honestly, I'm gonna say Tom Hardy.
I can see that.
Tom Hardy, yeah, Tom Hardy could get down when it comes to like, you know what I'm saying? Like some of his movies are very like diverse, like different characters for everything he does. You ever seen the movie Legend where he played like the two twins from England and how one was very aggressive and one was very soft spoken?
Oh,
So I think that aggressive side he could really pull that on my end.
I like it. I like it. Mount Rushmore. Who's on your Mount Rushmore of pro
Ooh,
wrestling?
ooh. Are we talking draw? Are we talking technical submission? What are we talking about? All
Let's
around?
let's you know what? Let's make it brawlers. Your Mount Rushmore of brawlers because you got a brawler style.
Oh,
Let's get
that's
interesting
easy.
with it.
All right, Stone Cold number one.
No, that's
Stone
of
Cold
course.
number one. Samoa Joe.
Oh yeah, that's a
Think
good one.
you know he was in the Indies. He was out. He was going crazy, going
Yeah,
crazy. I literally just watched his CVV interview where AJ was like, "See what he's doing out there? He's killing them."
yeah,
Joking around, but it was like Samoa Joe was that guy. Still is. Um,
yeah. Back and forth between Hollywood and AEW right now. He gets stuff
mhm,
there.
he's done the thing. Chris Benoit
Mhm.
up there. Those are big brawler. Let's go Moxley. Moxley.
That's a good list. That's a good list. So Stone Cold, Samoa Joe, Chris Benoit, and Mox.
Mm-hmm.
Mount Rushmore of brawlers. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you got people to beat up and championships to win. So,
You know.
man, one more thing. This is the Hope Spot podcast, and you actually gave me the name, the Hope Spot. I was gonna name it Unmasked with the Masked Hope, and you said to me, you know, why don't you just call it the Hope Spot? And I'm like, what's
I
that?
do remember that. I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta thank you for that. But yeah, so thank you for giving me this name. We'll see if people like it.
Nah, that it'll stick. It'll stick.
I just want to say thank you for coming on. Why don't you go ahead and plug your socials? Oh no, that's another one I could add in now. What if people wanted to see you wrestle? Like, what match would you point them to show them what you do best?
There's a couple. Actually, I think I named the other day. Me versus Just Jay at the Light Within at Three Legacies Wrestling. That's on the YouTube channel. UCK versus the Golden Glovers. That's on Respect Wrestling YouTube channel, which we'll be facing them tomorrow for some tag titles that we about to win. Third. I did say another. Me versus TJP versus Smiley versus Just Jay. Red Rose Rumble 2, Three Legacies Wrestling, also on the YouTube channel. And let's just go for it. Let's go for it. Actually, the Luck of the Draw show that we just did. Me versus Naeem Brooks, Chris Alcalde, and Tarzan Duran. Also on the Three Legacies Wrestling channel.
All those matches sound like crazy combinations.
Mm.
I saw an interview where Smiley said he asked him of his favorite opponents to wrestle, and he said you're one of his favorite people to beat up.
That's also another one. Me versus Smiley in a table match at I believe it was SmackDown at the Smokehouse, Three Legacies Wrestling YouTube channel. That one hit very, very close because Smiley was the first guy to tell me you can get personal and I won't take it personal. So I'm like, oh, so like, you know, a lot of people want to keep it in the box where it's like this is wrestling, you know? But I was like, if we can go like somewhat to a personal level, like where I talk about like, you know, your mask, you're hiding behind a mask. How far can I take it? And he's like, you can say anything you want, and I won't feel no type of way because I know this is work and I know who you really are. So okay. So that's when I knew I can like, all right, I can push just a little bit, but you have to know like who to push with to a
Yeah,
certain extent.
you don't want to end up with a brawl backstage.
Yeah, and that table match was just so incredible to me. The way Smiley's mind works with weapons.
Mhm.
Like there's a spot there that I really want like people to see where I throw him over the table because I try to throw him through the table. And he rolls over, he T-grains over the table. and now I'm stuck between the table and the corner, and he drop kicks my legs, and I smack the table.
I can
And
see that.
I'm like, oh, okay. When he would look again, when he brought it up to me, I'm like, okay, I've never seen that done before. It was so good to me that I stole it and used it in another match. And I told the guy I was wrestling, I was like, you're gonna get a reaction from this, trust me. I was like, it was a ladder though. I was like, so pin me in between the corner, put the ladder right there, run under, trip my feet, and I'm gonna eat the ladder, and you're gonna hear the reaction. And he's like, you done this before? I was like, I've done it with a table, so it's gonna work, trust.
Yeah.
So I thank Smiley for that because he gave me that confidence to be like, you could do anything you need to. So okay, appreciate you, good brother.
That's one
So
thing with
yeah,
Smiley.
Smiley's one of my guys, man. I love that guy.
He got insane offense. I don't know where he comes up with this stuff.
Me neither.
All right, now, Snook, I appreciate you coming. I'm out here repping you.
Appreciate you.
Let the people know where to find you on social media.
Instagram is Al Snook _ You can find me there. You can follow me on Facebook, Al Snook. My TikTok is the same thing as Instagram, Al _ Snook _. And so is my ex, Al _ Snook _.
All right, man. Once again, thank you for coming. I'm looking forward to seeing you progress in your career. And I know you're going places, man. So thanks for coming on.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, this has been the Mass Hope Podcast. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Mass hope in the building. We dropping the heat. Wrestling's our passion, can't accept defeat. She can't accept defeat. Tune in, get ready. We setting the stage in the world of combat. We turning the page. So strap in tight and enjoy the show with the masked hope. It's the realest flow.